Introducing new PANADO Pediatric Syrup 5ml sachets. They're really convenient to pack and easy to use, so you're always prepared for pain and fever, anytime, anywhere.
Now, with the winter season in full swing, our family members are at risk of catching a cold or the flu, or probably have caught it already, especially if you've got young kids. So the experts are here to lend parents a helping hand and advice when it comes to caring for our family. And general practitioner Dr. Parry Ayamoud is in studio to give all the best tips on how to combat colds and flu this winter season. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. Save the world. It feels like everyone is sick, and we had a pediatric professor in studio yesterday saying that pretty much kids get sick, up until the age of 6 once every month. Everyone is sick at the moment. It just gets handed around from family member to family member, which makes kind of dealing with the situation and being preventative so much more important. What are the most common kind of ailments going around right now? What are we kind of facing in this winter battleground?
Well, Graham, we have the common flu, we have colds, we still have COVID as well.
Lest we forget, yeah.
And secondary infections like pneumonia, bronchitis, etc. And I couldn't agree more. Prevention is always better than cure.
Completely. So we're trying to do what we can to boost the immune system. As a parent, there is something heartbreaking because you know how awful you feel when you're sick. And when you see your little one going through that as well, you just want to be able to help them to feel better. You know a sickness is going to run its course. You can do whatever you can to kind of speed up that process. But what can we do to help them? I know paracetamol is something that I've lent on so many times as a parent. What is the value of paracetamol when it comes to treating pain and fever?
So paracetamol is invaluable. It is something that's an absolute must-have at home, especially, so let's look at the kids, for example. Kids can often suffer from febrile seizures when they get a very high fever. It's a traumatic experience for parents, and it's essential to have some paracetamol at home. And also tepid sponge them, put them in a lukewarm bath, etc. And then in terms of symptomatic pain relief, paracetamol is excellent. There are also certain adults who cannot rely on anti-inflammatories and other medication like opioids for pain relief due to side effects and contraindications. So paracetamol is a safe option for them.
And it's essential. I mean, during the phase of pregnancy as well, there's been so many times actually that we've lent on this. I call it the OG in the pain management system because it really does work. That being said, though, what is the correct dosage, or how do we kind of follow that arc throughout our life journey?
Okay, so the best thing to do is actually just to look at the leaflet and follow the dosage instructions. It's going to vary for kids. It's going to vary for adults, so that would be the best.
Yeah, read the label. There's a reason why it's there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I love that. So when looking at a holistic approach for battling colds and flu, what are those kind of heavy hitters? What should we be adding to the mix there in terms of minerals, vitamins? How can we give our family the best defense to help them preempt and then deal with the nasties when they come around? Okay,
so Graham, you said the key word. The key word is holistic, right? So let's look at physically. So we know that lots of stress, a poor diet, a sedentary lifestyle, all of those things are going to weaken our immune system. Excessive alcohol consumption, cigarette smoking, etc. They're going to weaken our immune system. And as a result, try to boost your immune system. Try to go back to basics, sleep, get enough rest, hydrate, follow a good diet, and take a multivitamin. So something that contains zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D is a good multivitamin. In kids, you get chewies. For the adults, there's just so many options. And the other thing that I'd like to emphasize is mental health. Mental health, having a good support system to take care of you when you're ill. Also, looking in mindfulness, breathing, all of those things that can just help keep your mind strong and prevent illness.
Because you're going to need to rely on it, yeah. And I love the fact that everything that you've listed is not some far-out magical cure, some great journey, mental journey that you've gone on. These are small, simple steps that you can take.
Absolutely, and medication and vitamins play a key role, but it's getting the basics right consistently that counts the most.
Consistency is key. I absolutely love it. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. I do
pleasure.
feel a lot better. You have confirmed what I've been proving in my own parenting or parental journey with my own kids, but it's vital to know what you're dealing with, and I think getting all the information we need to combat colds and flu this winter season has never been easier. There is support. There are ways that you can help your little ones especially just feel a little bit better and get over those colds and flu that much quicker. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
There are those who care for others, ask nothing in return, but might be in need of some care themselves. If you feel that someone in your community deserves some recognition for all they do, then PANADO can't wait to hear from you. Simply reply to the Afternoon Express Facebook and Twitter pages, tell us who they are, what they do for their community, and why they should receive some care with the hashtag A Dose of Care and the hashtag PANADOSA. They can stand a chance of winning a dose of care to the value of 5,000 Rand from PANADO. Afternoon Express will then add another 5,000 Rand towards the charity or nominee of choice, so they too can share in some care. Don't miss the PANADO hashtag A Dose of Care competition running from the 1st of August right through to the 15th of November on Afternoon Express. T's and C's apply.